Hey guys, it's Darlene and welcome to my kitchen. All right, what are we talking about today? Snacks. Long coming, I do know. I feel so bad because I did promise this about 2 weeks ago. But I just got back from the grocery store, so we're gonna talk about snacks. Let me just apologize if you see the very back of my counter. I have a bunch of groceries out there because I'm actually going to be filming 3 different recipes today. So I'm going to be, these are some of the things you can look forward to in the coming weeks. I'm going to be doing a lunch, which is chicken salad. I'm going to be doing a pot roast, and I am also going to be doing I'm going to be showing you all how I go about making pesto, and then I'm going to be doing a pesto grilled chicken in an Alfredo sauce. So I hope those sound good. If they do, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. So we are talking about snacks today. So I just went to the grocery store. That's why it's all out and I haven't put it away. Let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully something that I have here will appeal to everyone. Let's start with cheese because I think that's one of the easiest ones. Cheese comes in every variety and every format, and by format I mean, you know, you can have string cheese, sliced cheese, cube cheese, you know, you name it, shredded cheese. So some of the ones that I love, for instance, my husband loves to take these block cheeses to work. Neither have carbs. These are 0 carbs. You do have to kind of check cheese and just make sure that they don't have carbs. Some of them will have 1 or 2 carbs. It's very minor, but if you can find 0, obviously 0 is better. So he takes these and just chops off a chunk and he loves them. I love the little sliced cheese that they have now. Let me show you here. It's already pre-sliced. I like the convenience of these. I can just grab a little handful of cheese. These, again, 0 carbs. I'll show you a little picture of the inside of my cheese and meat drawer in the refrigerator. It's filled with every kind of cheese known to mankind. All right, that's so much more comfortable. Okay, where were we? Okay, so we have our cheese. Now we can do pretty much any lunch meat, which is great, whether you like turkey or ham, pastrami. If they're not 0, they're very low in carbs. You can also get things like, my husband likes, and I do too, like these little beef snack bites. And you can eat 6 of these and it has less than a carb in it. And so they're really good. These are, I got these at a Kroger, but I know that other grocery stores carry them. And then, for instance, for today, because I'm just feel like snacking, I did tell you to be very careful when it's what I would call processed meats like sausage. But I double checked and there are 0 carbs in here, so I am going to grill this up, cut them in little bite-sized pieces, and this would be a really great snack as well. Now, one of the other things that I happen to be madly in love with is salami. Now my favorite is Colombo, and they sell it at Target. I didn't go to Target today, so I just picked up the Toscano salami, which is very similar. I love this because, one, you can, you know, put it on a piece of cheese, the salami and cheese, and roll it up into a lettuce wrap. But one of my favorite things to do is take cream cheese and put a little bit of cream cheese in there and make little cream cheese and salami bites. It's one of my favorite things. So you have all these meats and cheeses, but what are we gonna use to hold them? Because we can't have crackers. So my favorite things is more cheese. I know, it's kind of crazy, but they have what's called, well, this particular brand is called Parm Crisp. There are 0 carbs and they look just like crackers. Can you see that? So this is a good alternative. I have not tried these ones. These are Parm Crisp and they have jalapeno. Can you see? 0 carbs, which is awesome. I kind of want to, let's open it up and see what it looks like. I've never tried this one before. Oh, they're so cute. These ones are much tinier. So they're like little tiny, probably about the size of a quarter of, oh, these are good, of cheese with a little bit of jalapeno. These are good. They're spicy. Oh my Lord. If you like spice, you will love those. These would be great with, oh God, I'm trying to catch my breath. These would be great with like a guacamole. Avocados are another like snack. You can have a whole avocado. I have to look at my little notes. These are full of fiber. So please, if you're looking, this is one of the tips I have for you today. If you're looking up things that you don't know what carbs are, make sure you look up the dietary fiber too. So if you look this up, you go, oh my God, there's 17 carbs. But 14 of them are dietary fiber, and you know we're interested in just the net carbs. So it's 3 carbs. It's very good. So you could take this, mix it with a little sour cream and a little green onion, and make your little red onion, whatever you want, a little lemon juice, and you have a nice guacamole, and you could use these chips to dip them, and they'd be very good because they would offset the heat of those. I just don't have a big tolerance for heat, but although, God, I think they'd be really good with the guacamole. Another little snack that I love, olives, and they have them in little to-go boxes, so you just pop this in your purse. I love the saltiness of olives, but I also use these not just as a snack, I put them in my salads as well, and I just love them. I had this as a snack last night because I was hungry. Celery is extremely low in extremely low in carbs. For a whole stalk of celery, it's like 1.2 carbs, very low. So what do we do with it? Well, who doesn't love cream cheese? And you can have 2 tablespoons for 2 carbs. It's very low, so that's wonderful. So you could put cream cheese in there. Now, if you're doing really well with the rest of the day, peanut butter and almond butter. Now, I made the mistake of getting maple almond butter, but I looked up almond butter, and I still see the same carbs in almond butter and this maple almond butter, which is 6 carbs for 2 tablespoons. That's not great. It's not great. It's the same as peanut butter. But again, if you've been really, really good, you know, you want a little snack that has 6 carbs for 2 tablespoons, go for it. It is not going to knock you out of ketosis. Now, that doesn't mean go and have 4 tablespoons of either one of these, but you could put, and especially with 2 tablespoons, you could probably make quite a bit of these little stuffed celery. They'd be very good. I mentioned cottage cheese, half a cup, 4 carbs, awesome snack, love it. Nuts, you know, nuts are amazing. These are pecans. I think these ones have, oh gosh, I have to look. 1 carb for 1/4 cup. Pecans are awesome. These are awesome as well. You've seen these little snack packs in the grocery store. They're called your 100-calorie packs. Okay, we don't care about calories so much. We care about carbs. Well, the wonderful thing about these is they have 2 carbs, 2 carbs. And it doesn't matter if you have the cocoa roasted almonds or the dry roasted almonds. Just look out for things that say honey roasted. Those will have more carbs. You could take with you and put it in your, I always have a couple of these in my purse in case I get hungry and, you know, I'm like, ah. Eggs, you know how I love my eggs. So I always have hard-boiled eggs. I keep them in the shell. These are easy, you could take to work with you. Crunch, let's talk about crunch. Pork rinds. These are another one of my husband's favorite. You can do a lot. They have barbecue and regular and jalapeno. 0 carbs, 0. So, you know, you could put them in a dip. I mean, you could eat them straight out of the bag. You could make a guacamole, you could dip them in sour cream, you could sprinkle cheese over them, make nachos. Those are awesome. Yogurt, I've talked about yogurt, and I consider yogurt a snack as well. Carb Masters is the best one that I have found. They have about 50 million different, okay, maybe not 50 million. They probably have about 20 different kinds, and I think they're 4 carbs for the, let me just make sure, 5 carbs. 5 carbs for the whole container. This isn't my favorite, I have to be honest. This just, my husband loves these. For me, I just don't like them as much. So what I do like is the Greek yogurt by Dan and the Light and Fit. Now, here's the thing. They have almost twice as much, so I have to be very careful. What I typically do is if I want yogurt, like I'm craving it, I'll eat half on one day and half the next. So I might eat half yogurt, I might take 2 strawberries and chop them up and put it in that, and it's not only a good little snack, it's a good little dessert too. You know, again, I could eat this whole thing and I'm not going to break ketosis. So those are very good as well. Now, something that I just found today, and this is why I love checking labels. I love frittatas, and I know frittatas are low in carbs because it's egg and heavy cream based. It just depends on what you put in it. So when I saw these, and it's also Simple Truth, I saw these and I was reading and I said ham and Swiss cheese, fluffy egg bites with onions, ham, Swiss cheese, and chives. I go, there can't be very many carbs in this. There's not. Are you ready for this? Serving sizes for these, and they're probably very small. I haven't tried them, so I'm gonna try them, I'll let you know. There is 1 carb for 4 of these. So not only is this a great little snack, it's a great little breakfast on the go, but be very careful. They had different ones. Some of them had potato, some of them had quinoa. Those are things that are just gonna raise up the carbs, so be careful of these. Sugar-free Jell-O is another snack. I've mentioned this in desserts probably, and that's great. The sugar-free is 0. You can throw some whipped cream on there. It has 1 carb, I think, for 2 tablespoons. That's another good little snack to eat. All of these I have tried and I love, well, with the exception of these little spicy ones. I hadn't tried those. I have tried the bigger ones. You can find these in the deli section of your supermarket more than likely. This is where I find them, in that specialty section. I haven't tried these. These are the only things that I really haven't tried, these and these. Everything else I eat all the time. You know, they're great snacks. So hopefully I've given you guys some ideas. And the things, let me just go back. With these eggs, the wonderful thing about hard-boiled eggs is you can eat them whole as a hard-boiled egg. You can chop them up and make egg salad. And put them on one of those little Parmesan crackers. You can cut them in half and make deviled eggs. Eggs are awesome and they're really good for you. They have so much protein in them. So guys, these are some of my staple snacks. If I run across anything that's just awesome and phenomenal, you know, I will put it on my Instagram. And guys, if you're not following me on my Instagram and you really like seeing these low carb dishes, I do put a lot more pictures of what I'm eating throughout the day on Instagram, just to for you guys to get some ideas of the stuff that I eat. If that's of interest to you, just go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. And that's where I'm probably gonna try these in the next day or two, and then I'm gonna let you know, I'm probably gonna post it on Instagram and see how they are. So guys, hopefully some of these snacks inspire you and sound good to you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Bye guys.